dude. The radio heavyweight champion.
You guys should all be standing up.
Put your best foot forward.
All right, cut the music,
like
cut the music. Cut the music and cut the disrespect. I'm sure a lot of you have seen what happened last week, the lies that took place in this ring. If anyone told you that Jesse Goddard came in this ring and that he ruined and soiled himself last week, I want you to know that person's a liar, because that did not happen. Okay, I was in the ring. If anyone knew, it would be me, okay? Jesse Goddard didn't do that. If you thought you saw it, then you're lying to yourself. Because I have it on good authority that there is doctored footage being shared by OVW making it look like Jesse Goddard peed himself. Well, I got news for you. That's a crisis actor. All right, Jesse Goddard, if you're making fun of him, I want you to know that Jesse Goddard will come and look for you. You will be in so much trouble. Don't start that. You think it's funny? Mr. Pectacular does not deserve that kind of insult. If you insult him, you're in a lot of trouble.
You can see the Pectacular
I
tape
don't know
going viral,
whose
guys.
idea it was to manipulate and alter the video to make it appear as if Jesse urinated himself last week, but I can tell you it did not happen. It didn't happen. Tell him it didn't happen. Shut your mouth. But you see, somebody has to answer to what happened last week. Somebody has to answer to that. And that somebody is you. You had one job. I don't know what kind of lawyer you think you are. I'm not even sure if you are a lawyer. You're not much of one, I can tell you that. You had one job. Your one job was to make sure that Tony Gunn didn't get within 500 yards of Mr. Pectacular. And yet, what happened last week? Tony Gunn came out here with a weapon. He embarrassed Jesse Goddard. Jesse can't get any bookings anywhere. He's losing thousands of dollars every week now because of you. I don't care if it's your fault or not. I don't care what you think. You shut your mouth right now. Hey, I hired you, and right now, I am firing you. Hit the road. Get out of here. Get out of here right now. Leave. Get out of here. You have no idea the cycle of events that have affected Jesse Goddard from what happened last week, and it all starts with you.
PJ Jones Esquire, so you're going to hear from my lawyer? Oh, hold on.
Shotgun Tony Gunn!
That man's not a lawyer.
The lawyer's in a rough spot here.
Shotgun Tony Gunn staring a hole through a revolver and Shane and the dude maybe wanting to beat a hole through him too.
What a dork.
PJ Jones getting scared out of his... What kind of shoes do the lawyers wear? Steve, you dealt with a lot of lawyers.
Bruno Magli. No one cares about what kind of shoes anybody's wearing. The only thing that matters is Tony Gunn plans on putting his shoe up somebody's ass right now.
Right for it. Tony Gunn walking right in there.
Who the hell do you think you are, Adam, huh? Why don't I send Jesse Goddard a message by knocking the ever-living crap out of you, huh?
Revolver's eyes busting. I'm about to take out the lights of DC Productions.
Johnny, I know you came looking for a fight. I understand you're in a fighting mood. So how about this? I got a proposition for you. Tonight, you want to fight? How about a 2-on-1 handicap match? Listen, I got a great idea. If you're able to win a 2-on-1 handicap match against two opponents of Jesse Goddard's choosing, then you can pick any stipulation you want at Thanksgiving Thunder. Any stipulation, you name it, you got it if you win in a handicap match tonight. But if you lose, you have to come on OVW TV in front of the entire world and apologize publicly to Jesse Goddard for all the embarrassment that you caused him last week. Hey, what do you say? Come on, you want to fight? We gave you a great opportunity tonight. Come on, 2-on-1. You got this. You're a tough guy. You want to fight 2 guys right now?
So you're saying if I win, when I win tonight, if I choose to do so, I get Jesse Goddard's at Thanksgiving Thunder.
Any stipulation you want.
And if I lose, you said I gotta do what?
You have to apologize to all these morons here at Davis Arena and all those idiots at home for what you did to Jesse Goddard last week, causing him public humiliation and embarrassment. It's not that hard. You just gotta say you're sorry. Hey! He did not! Shut up!
I tell you what, who wants to see me beat the piss out of Mr. Peck-tacular, Mr. P-tacular at Thanksgiving Thunder?
You see the reference you made.
My answer is this. Yes, I'll accept for tonight. And after tonight, your ass and Jesse Goddard's ass is mine. Click, click, boom.
Guys, Tony Gunn will be in a 2-on-1 handicap match later on tonight. If he wins, they fix the stipulation for him and Goddard's at Thanksgiving Thunder. Guys, by the end of the night,
Tony Gunn got a little too hot. He might be in over his head after this one.
Spectacular, you're in trouble.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Now we're making deals with Tony Gunn.
Don't worry about this. I've been paying these guys for a really long time. They've been on payroll, and I know you said don't go there, but I'm going there. These guys needed to come in, and they need to do their job. There's 2 of them that have been... Plus, you know what, Adam? You and Shannon are going to be there alongside them as an insurance policy. I'm tired of it.
Okay.
What?
An insurance policy? You don't make deals with Tony Gunn. Did you see what he brought a cattle prod to the ring?
You think this is a joke? Look, I was there. I know how much water I had. If anybody inside that, if anybody calls me what he called me again, I'm going to sue everybody. Do they know I'm friends with the governor?
Okay, you're friends with the governor. Oh my God.
And now the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Body of Jesse Goddard when Gunn gets his hands on him.
Gunn looking for a pound of flesh here.
Is he?
Hold on.
Did Jesse?
Oh my.
Oh, no. Oh.
Did Jesse just?
God. Are you kidding me? Mr.
No.
P-tacular.
Oh.
On live TV,
There's a
nonetheless.
puddle in the ring.
That's disgusting.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money. All of the money.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall and a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first the team of the King of Mardi Gras, Louis Boutreau, and his partner, Tyler Lee Deputy.
Odd pair here, Tyler Lee, Deputy, and Kid Mardi Gras, Louis Boutreau, a young team looking to make their mark in Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Productions, guys.
Well, the King of Mardi Gras teaming up with the Deputy. You gotta think, the Deputy's not gonna let him do any illegal activities like they do down at Mardi Gras.
All right, Kid Mardi Gras used to seeing you in random places, so he probably knows all about what happened with Jesse Goddard last week.
I don't know, I think the
And their opponents, the team of Big B, Gnarls Garvin, and Big Zo.
Guys, I think the Fuzz and Creole Jesus might be in trouble here tonight.
Well, facing off against Zoe and Gnarls Garvin is not something that any man in the OVW Tag Team division should want to do.
You should want to face up against Big Beef, Gnarls Garvin, and Big Zoe unless you're a Rhino and an Elephant tag team. Then you might have an equal footing.
Here's the thing. These two men, you look at them, you think, wow, what a size advantage. The powerhouses, they're quick, they're explosive, and the things that they can do inside of this ring will boggle your mind.
Absolutely, Josh, you're right.
And scramble your brains, too.
Scramble your bones. Unpredictable agility out of Big Beef and Big Zoe. You're absolutely right. And two guys that have known each other for quite some time, have ran up and down the roads together, know all their odds, ins, and outs.
All right, Creole Jesus starting the match here with Big Beef, and he might need a miracle.
He's going to need a lot more than a miracle right now, and it'll take 3 more days for him to get up.
A Big Beef, Gnarls Garvin. Oh, just slamming the gumbo out of Louis Boudreau.
Poor young Louis Boudreau. Well, at least those chops will put some color on his chest.
Good God, looks like boiled shrimp on the chest of Boudreau. Good God.
They just run right through him.
It's like you made a mastodon mad. It's ridiculous. Oh, God, Big Beef just yelled at us. Oh, God. Title slam there, and just so powerful, guys.
Oh, and then the air that he was able to get on that leg drop right across the throat.
His larynx it down to Bourbon Street. Wow. And there we go. Big
and look at that. Zoe just throwing his carcass into the corner, saying he wants some fresh meat to play with.
Just sending a message and playing mind games with the other tag team. Just showing how confident Big Zoe is in this tag team tandem of kaijus.
Well, you know what? This is the most focused I think I've ever seen Zoe.
A little bit less focused after that big boot by the deputy.
No, he ain't focused. Now he's just mad.
Deputy looking good. Look at Jackman hitting the gym, but oh!
Sorry, Dep. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Zoe about to hit Deputy. Oh, God.
Standing fall-away slam.
Like a sack of stale donuts, the deputy gets tossed.
You guys, if you remember just a few weeks ago when we had that tournament to get a shot at James Storm in the championship, Big Zoe went in there against Cash, went in hungry, went in and said, this is my time. Wasn't able to pick it up, but since then, been so much more aggressive, so much more visceral in his approach.
They're just so explosive, so fast are Zoe and Beef.
Oh, good double underhook there.
And just look at that. Look at how quickly Beef's getting right back into position.
And just a good slam on the back for good measure. Just hits him with like a...
It's not only do they have the wrestling expertise, but everything they do is with...
Oh, and the ring moves!
The most harmful intent.
And Josh, look, I ain't trying to step on your gimmick with these guys. They are brutal.
Absolutely.
That's an understatement.
And you got to think, Zoe knows a thing or two about tag team wrestling. He's part of the record. The longest reigning OVW tag team champions of all time. And I've never seen him this aggressive.
And we've seen him mad in the LOB. We've seen him mean in the LOB, but aggressive. Hold on. Oh, my God. There's a tsunami somewhere now.
We've seen that before.
Here are your winners, Big Beef and Big Zoe.
They squashed the deputy like the jelly donut that he is.
Deputy's gonna be red and blue now, but Big Zoe and Big Beef gonna go back with a big W.
That was a nice dinner, but you didn't have to like keep feeding me.
I just want to take care of you. Don't worry. I just want us to have such a good time.
Well, yeah, but I'm kind of getting flashbacks. Like this was kind of just thinking.
Relax. Unbutton your shirt a little.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got everything taken care of.
Okay. More wine?
Yes, of course, more wine. Oh, thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
You definitely need more wine.
Okay. Yeah.
What should we drink to?
Me not being in poverty?
To us.
To us?
To us.
Us? Oh. Okay.
Keep drinking. Yes. Perfect. Oh, don't worry. got it all taken care of. We're gonna have such a good night. It's okay. Are you all right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome OVW legend and OVW official, the Machine Dog Basham.
Thank you. There's no better fans than the fans here in OVW. But before the rest of this happens tonight, I want to set something straight and make something clear. Jack Vaughn, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know what stories he's trying to tell. He's out here painting some picture that I trained him. I didn't train him. I haven't trained with him in a wrestling ring. I didn't train with him in a gym. I didn't potty train him. There was no training between me and Jack Vaughn. Brother, he's the farthest thing from my brother. He said I mentored him. I didn't mentor him. I have been nowhere, anywhere with Jack Vaughn. And at no rest for the wicked, he said we colluded together. Ryan said we cahooted together. There was no tell you I had nothing to do with
Douglas, there's an old saying that if you're explaining, you're losing, and you're doing a lot of explaining. I hear. And what are you looking at? Oh, you notice my belt, do you? Well, you know, in an alternate reality, this around my waist would be the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship. But due to your shenanigans and no rest for the wicked, it is definitely not. And therefore, I had to take a trip to see my therapy session with my belly dancer in Thailand, where she gifted me this because she felt bad after seeing the footage. And because I like to collect things from beautiful things, it worked out quite well. Plus, it serves as an interim tambourine while my guitar is MIA. Now that we've pointed out the elephant in the room, let's get to business. Put your hands down. You see, Jack says he's got proof. And I'm going to be kind today and give you one chance to show me some proof that you're not working together. And it better be good, Doug. It better, because I did not come here dressed to talk. Do you see this?
Ryan, man to man, I look you straight in your eye. And I swear on OVW, the company where I started, the very first student, I had nothing to do with what Jack Vaughn's trying to pull.
The third part of this wicked triangle. The Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion Jack Vaughn. Fresh champion, fresh haircut.
Doug, my friend, there's one thing that I respect about you, it's how well you adhere to a bit. But I told you, and I told all these people last week that if you didn't confess tonight that I was gonna give them irrefutable evidence of our friendship. So this is your last chance. Are you gonna confess now?
Jack, I don't know you from Adam. You have no evidence because I never knew you until a year ago when you stepped foot in this ring.
All right, Doug, fine. Ryan, you want proof?
Yes, I want proof from both of you.
Show them my proof, please. Right there, there's me and Doug hanging out at our favorite pizza place. And there we are last weekend having a cookout, watching football all day. This is symbolic because our friendship can literally scale mountains. There we are after a long day of sunbathing and beach volleyball. And finally, Doug spotting me on the bench press right before I hit 405 with relative ease.
That's it! I've had enough from both of you. He's shown his proof, you've shown nothing. You say you don't like him, I clearly don't like either of you. So this is the way it's gonna be. I want a triple threat match with both of you. Both of you, the three of us. I wanted a Thanksgiving Thunder. I'm gonna remove both your heads from each other's rear ends. I'm gonna own both your asses, and I'm gonna take that title from your waist, put it around mine, and leave both of you in the dust and a quick memory.
Oh, wow! Von Rockit just shoved Basham.
He's heard enough.
Oh, and Vaughn attacking Von Rockit.
Well, hang on now. Doug going after Jack Vaughn.
But Jack Vaughn just defended Doug. What the hell is happening?
Doug, listen, I'm gonna let you and Ryan figure out what's going on between you two in the meantime while I'm gone, but don't forget, Doug, November 27th, I need you to pick me up from the airport because that's what friends do. I'll see you then.
Well, Basham now just lighting out after Jack Vaughn.
Von Rockit still furious with both men. Because of Thanksgiving Thunder, we just got a triple threat match.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't gonna be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was gonna be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
The contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Man, West Virginia, Gnarls Garvin.
Micah making her OVW debut, guys. Set up for one-on-one action. You gotta think, this young star wants a chance to open OVW management's eyes.
And her opponent from Indianapolis, Indiana, the unicycle, Big Al, Alice Crowley.
Yeah, she wants that opportunity in front of OVW management, but she's gonna have to go through Big Al, Alice Crowley, who has been on a tear here in OVW.
You're absolutely right. I know he said wanted to open management's eyes, but the thing is, Alice Crowley's been nothing but shut people down. So Micah's got a huge hill to climb against Big Al, Alice Crowley.
Quite the unenviable task, making your OVW debut against almost a literal steamroller. I wouldn't say that. She's much prettier than a steamroller, but by God, she is acting like a steamroller through the OVW women's division.
Absolutely, Steve. She is on a winning streak. Even picked up a win over Freya the freaking Slayer at No Rest for the Wicked. Former OVW women's champion Alice Crowley literally just kicking the door down to the OVW women's division. Oh, and look at that hip toss there. There's a little waist lock toss there. And now Alice Crowley talking some smack to OVW faithful. Hold on.
Yeah, hip toss now out of Micah?
Micah, oh.
A newcomer to OVW.
Oh, and you see that. You see that
kick.
And you see that spirit out of OVW newcomers that really know they're under the beautiful lights of DC Productions. And what the world-famous Davis Arena, I mean, this is the time to go for it all. Hold on.
Hang on.
Oh, hit you with that big hurt from Big Al.
Folded her in half with that backdrop driver that she likes to call the big hurt. Is she going to look to do it again here? Micah is not in a good spot,
and just look
guys.
at this. Shots right into the upper back, shoulders, neck. Oh, God.
Concentrated on that area of attack. And, guys, we've seen Alice Crowley hit Ari Alexander with that big hurt. Has been out for weeks. We saw her take out Judy Hendricks with it. She even took out Freya the freaking Slayer.
You know, the thing is, it's that high angle that she, drives her opponent back into the canvas, just pops her hips, drives her back of the neck, back of her head, just everything, and it rings your bell.
Choking the life out of Micah. Welcome to OVW.
Crowley looked like a track star when she does basically use her opponent as a javelin. And it's effective. I mean, we've seen, again, 3 top superstars just be toppled with it.
Now, referee Charlene needs to watch her P's and Q's there, or else she's going to get a big hurt of her own.
Big snap suplex there from Big Al, and look at referee Charlene trying to get control of this.
Getting a hole stared right through her by Big Al, Alice Crowley.
Alice Crowley just playing with her food now.
Crowley's got the technique, the size, the strength. She is absolutely dangerous. And guys, I've even heard that OVW CEO Al Snow has taken a liking to her battling style, his old veteran style. He likes the grizzled nature of her attacks.
Quite grizzled is Al Snow, and I would never dare say the same thing about Big Al.
Just wild looping shots out of Crowley. She's swinging for anything she can get.
And guys, you got to think Alice Crowley also trying to battle her way into a match at Thanksgiving Thunder wants to get that special paycheck. But right now, got to get through Micah, and right now, Alice Crowley not having a hard time doing so.
Both women jockeying for position here, throwing forearms at each other.
Micah doing everything she can to try to fight off Big Al, but is it going to be enough?
It's like she's going for some sort of armbar, maybe? Yeah, I don't understand.
Crowley just too powerful, not allowing Micah to get anything.
Oh! Turned it right around, took her down with a clothesline.
Beautiful clothesline from Crowley, and hold on. Set her up again for that big hurt. Again. Good God.
Dumping her right on the back of her head. Going for it again here, fellas. Hang on. Oh!
3rd time's the harm. Micah, I don't know how she's getting back to her feet. Alice Crowley continuing the attack, not giving her a second to bring a fourth big hurt. Are you kidding me? Hold on.
Wait a second. Ari Alexander's back.
Ari Alexander, hold on. Holy
German
schnitzel.
suplex.
Holy schnitzel. The queen of the German suplex is back, and she is taking it to Big Al.
Well, as well she should. Ari Alexander taking out of OVW competition by Alice Crowley, and she wants her revenge, Brian.
And she got a little bit of it tonight, but wasn't just a taste.
Just weeks ago, Crowley took out Ari for weeks with 3 of those big hurts, but now Ari Alexander coming out, getting her pound of flesh. Ari Alexander is back in OVW, back with her German
not
suplex.
done. She's going to get her hands on Alice Crowley one way or another, guys.
Ari Alexander is back.
This has been quite an interesting evening.
Oh, you just wait. It's gonna be an even better night.
Okay. Well, we've had dinner. What about dessert?
Oh, sweetie, I was thinking you could have a little something my mom made.
Oh, like streusel or pie?
A certain kind of pie.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need strength. I'm gonna need
Yeah, keep drinking. I like when you're all loosened up.
Oh yeah.
Sir, your check.
Oh, okay. Here, excuse me while I whip this thing out. What?
Not here.
But I have a Groupon. My mom gave me money. It's fine. Like it's fine.
No, sir, if that's the same product you last time, I'm afraid that's not going to work this time.
Stop. I've taken care of everything. Don't you worry anymore.
I'm gonna.
Wait, where?
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Can't leave yet.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go to the restroom.
Wait, how long are you gonna be?
I don't know. I don't time it.
But be fast. I'll be thinking about you.
Okay.
No.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW Live. Davis Reedy having a good time tonight. And folks, of course they are, because we're on the way to Thanksgiving Thunder November 22nd, guys.
That's right, November 22nd. The Tuesday night tradition returns in the Davis Arena for Thanksgiving Thunder. Folks, get your tickets now at ovwrestling.com. This is going to be one you don't want to miss.
Absolutely right. We're going back to Tuesdays, a little throwback to the Louisville Tuesday night garden shows. But, Steven, that is not all. We got a big main event tonight.
You're absolutely right. We've got Tony Gunn, who's in a little bit of a handicap match action. I'm curious who his opponents might be. Who did Jesse Goddard's pick to perhaps take out Shotgun Tony Gunn?
Absolutely. We saw last week Spectacular stained his pants. You got a stain right there on your jacket. And you know what? It is main event time almost. We've got another match to get there, and there's only one man that can get us through it. So, Eric, my man, why don't you bring out our OVW Women's Champion?
I can do that. Your OVW Women's Champion. Please welcome Shaloncé Royale.
Is that the best you can do? The queen of OVW is here. I need you all to stand to your feet and honor me because you know you love me. You love me. I need to hear you. I didn't say stop. I need to hear you. The queen is before you. Shaloncé is here. The queen you always wanted and needed. And trust me, you needed me. You needed me. Layla's not here, but the new era is here. Shaloncé is here, and with a new queen, there needs to be change. So I have a new song that I think you all need to hear, because you're going to hear it week after week after week. Take a listen, everyone.
despite the haunting chorus, looks like Layla Gray is here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Layla, for stopping that.
You worked this out for me.
Shaloncé not happy to see the former OVW Women's Champion. Steve, don't think I didn't hear your voice in that remix.
Beautiful. One of the best songs I've ever heard. Brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, Shaloncé. You may think that you're the queen of OVW, but one significant win does not make you the queen. You see, I am a two-time OVW Women's Champion. I have defended that title night after night, traveled state to state, sacrifice after sacrifice, to represent for OVW, to represent for our fans. So you may think that you can hide behind a little song and dance and tight dress. But what you don't know, Shaloncé, is that I have a rematch clause in my contract. And at Thanksgiving Thunder, I'll be using it to kick your ass and win back my championship.
Hold on, we got a championship match for Thanksgiving Thunder.
Shaloncé looks stunned.
Stunning. But I get it.
His OVW crowd solidly behind Layla Gray.
That's really cute. That's really amusing. It really is. But sweetie, regardless of whatever you say about how I look or how I sound, the truth of the matter is you are not the champion any longer. In fact, you didn't have the gall to take control and deem yourself the queen. So I don't know why you feel so offended that I decided to take the spot that needed to be claimed. And I am the right person to do so. So I don't care. Meet me on next Tuesday or the Tuesday after or the Thursday after.
You know what? You know what, Shaloncé? I'm tired of hearing you talk. You think that you're so big and bad? You think that you can represent OVW better than I can?
I know I can.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Can we get a ref out here?
Oh, you want to go right now?
Yeah?
What?
Yeah. Let's do
really?
it. Let's do it. You know what, Shaloncé? I challenge you to a rematch right here, right now. Let's see if you can beat me a second time.
Wait, she's in a night, she's in an evening gown. What? Oh my God! Shaloncé just attacked Layla Gray with a championship.
Don't ever take a mic away from me. And don't you ever interrupt Shaloncé. Don't ever do it. Ever. No one interrupts the queen.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Shotgun Tony Gunn! The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match with TV time remaining. Introducing first, from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun, Tony Gunn.
Former OVW heavyweight champion, former OVW tag team champion, former it'd be faster than the titles he hasn't won. Shotgun Tony Gunn, a man who's been in a bad mood for months, finally got his hands kind of
more in a bad mood, Brian.
The last week finally got a little recompense on Jesse Goddard, who's now affectionately online being called Mr. P. Tackler after that video went viral. You gotta think how important this is for Tony Gunn. He knows he's going to try to Jesse Goddard thanks to the Thunder. And I like the stipulation.
You gotta wonder who is it that Jesse Goddard's got for this handicap match, Brian?
Who could be so hungry for money that they would go in there with a rabid Tony Gunn?
And his opponents, representing the royal family, the team of the Hustler, to get bundles, and the complete package, Tony Bizzo.
Wait a second.
I am a nuisance. I
Earlier
only
on the
truth
phone,
inside the
Adam
bigger
Revolver
picture. Boy,
talking
you looking
with
at the
Jesse Goddard,
blueprint. So out of this
we
world, I
overheard
got 'em
Goddard
wondering
say the
who
words,
sent
"I've
me
been
in. I'm
paying
not
these
human.
guys
I am
for
an alien,
months."
extraterrestrial being.
Did I hear that right?
Josh, I think you consider that a bit of a retainer for the royal family, but Tony Gunn, look at that, not waiting for Bizzo to get fully in the ring, just stomping the life out of him. The Get Bundle still on the ramp.
Oh, you know, Dig Up Bundles, he's going to take his time. He's going to get in there when it's convenient for him.
Oh, Bundles in, but Tony Gunn right back on the attack as well.
But guys, realistically, let's speak about this. As great as Tony Gunn is, a first ballot OVW Hall of Famer, he is in there with two of the best in OVW at the same time.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Tony Gunn, a former OVW heavyweight champion, in there with two guys who could easily one day be OVW heavyweight champion. Oh, right now, Tony Gunn really running
Not
the
if
gamut.
Tony Gunn has anything to do about it.
You got to think he's got Goddard's in mind, though. He might be laying hands on to Get Bundles and Tony Bizzo tonight, but every punch is a message to Jesse Goddard, Mr. P. Spectacular.
Tony Gunn is going to be very, very aggressive in this, and let's be honest, the longer this match goes on, it's going to favor the royal family over Tony Gunn. Tony's going to want to try to put this one away early.
The royal family knows strength in numbers better than anybody, and they will be taking full advantage of those numbers here tonight, and doing so legally.
No, Gunn working smart, took out each man individually, already has an advantage going into it. Hold on.
Gunn goes for that axe handle. I thought he was going to go for that flying knee.
You don't see an axe handle on the Gunn very often, but there it is, Tony doing the unthinkable. Now, Tony trying to keep up this attack back and forth, trying to make sure the numbers game cannot come into play. Oh, God. What a chop from Tony Gunn.
Well, now, you have to wonder about something, though. We also heard Jesse earlier say that Shannon the Dude and Adam Revolver were his insurance policy. So what does that mean? What is that going to entail?
In case things get hairy, I don't see how they could with the royal family both in there against one man.
I mean, Jesse maybe should have called State Farm. I mean, you saw earlier how Tony Gunn handled both Adam Revolver and Shannon the Dude. I mean, I don't know how much of an insurance policy they are, but right now, Bizzo and Bundles, I was going to say, finding a way to get an advantage, but Gunn just fighting back into this tooth and nail.
He's got to fight tooth and nail because he's got to fight both of them seemingly at the same time right now.
Well, let's keep in mind, guys, the numbers game again. Josh, as we've said 5-6 times.
Wait. That's what we're talking about.
2 versus 1. Oh!
That's exactly what we were talking about, that numbers game, but Gunn.
Every time.
Seemingly having the eyes in the back of his head.
It's not like he just has Bizzo and gets number. He has him on speed dial. Gunn is just in control.
He's got the momentum going. If he keeps it up and stays aggressive like this, we know how motivated he is to get to Jesse Goddard.
Oh! Well,
There's that springboard knee.
He's aggressive, focused, motivated, guys. Hasn't even taken off that vest yet. He knows what's on the line. He knows an opportunity to face Goddard in a match in any stipulation is up for grabs here. And you got to think, on the other side, taking out the trash there. If Tony loses, There's no way the Arkansas Roughneck has any intention of apologizing to Mr. Spectacular.
If he's able to actually pick up the win, imagine the type of matches, the sadistic mind of Tony Gunn when he finally gets his hands on Jesse Goddard. Could it be a steel cage match? He could go no DQ, false count anywhere, ambulance match, any number of options.
You're right, John. I mean, if tonight Tony Gunn could come out number 1, then Jesse Goddard, you're in trouble.
You're absolutely right, Brian.
I mean, there's been a blood feud for months between Goddard and Gunn. Once friends.
And
now look at what's going on. I mean, just a few weeks ago, we saw that stun gun come out.
Josh, you're right. This feud has literally gotten shocking. We've seen Jesse Goddard use the taser. We've seen Tony Gunn using the cattle prod. I mean, hell, weeks ago, we saw Tony Gunn get hit with a car, and we still don't know who the driver was. There's been rumors and hearsay it was Adam Revolver, but Revolver's accused for a lot of stuff.
Who else could it have been?
It's a tale of stolen ambulances and wet pants.
Look, Josh, I know for a fact you tried to hit someone with a car before, so it could be a lot of people. Oh my God, to get Bundles coming in, hitting him like a freaking car.
He tried to hit me with his car just last week.
To get Bundles just cleaning the clock of Tony Gunn on the outside.
Now Bundles and Bizzo on the attack, and you guys, you got to think, money's already involved for Bizzo and Bundles. You got to also think that there's a bonus involved. Maybe an ingenious plan from Goddard to offer more money, but also an opportunity for Bizzo and Bundles to get a win over former OVW heavyweight champion.
Money is always involved when it comes to the royal family. It might just be a little bit of extra money here tonight.
All right,
guys. Bundles now calling for Tony Bizzo to come in and just blast Tony right in the back of the head.
Again, there's that number game we mentioned, guys. Tony Gunn is helpless right now in the corner against Bundles and Bizzo.
Just right hands galore. Oh,
He
man.
had the momentum for quite some time, but now it's just the numbers caught up.
But wait a second. Look at the face of Gunn.
Gunn leaning into him. Gunn walking out. Hold on. Gunn firing up. What do you do?
Tony Gunn screaming, what do you got?
Not enough, apparently. Gunn now unloading. Gunn dropping the buckshot on Bundles and Bizzo here. Oh, God.
Shoots Bizzo into Bundles in the corner. Gunn charging up.
Tony Gunn cocked and loaded.
Huge clothesline for both men. And now a spear out of Gunn.
Referee giving a lot of leeway in the fact that this is a handicap match, but right now, does not matter because Tony Gunn is taking control. Oh, double running knee.
The royal family is in trouble now, fellas.
Ran through both Tony Bizzo and to get Bundles with a huge knee.
Oh, Gunn sending Bundles out of the outside, unloading the barrels on both men here.
Hold on, here. You see, there's the insurance policy in the top right corner. There he is.
You saw the sparkly pants running down the ramp and now up on the apron.
Man, I'll tell you. If I ever call for an insurance policy, by God, it better be Shannon the Dude.
Tony, turn around.
Oh, hold on. Bizzo rolls him up.
Handful of tights there.
Nearly had him.
2.5. Tony Gunn able to get out. Knows what's on the line here. Hold on. Bizzo bomb locking it in.
Gunn throwing back elbows, fights his way out of it.
Gunn saw Thanksgiving Thunder and Jesse Goddard slipping away. Hold on. Bizzo bomb. No, that's a gun bomb.
A Tony bomb, if you will. Shotgun bomb.
2. Oh, it's Shannon the Dude pulling referee Daniel Spencer out.
Shannon the Dude playing the role of insurance policy pretty well right now. Daniel Spencer, though, tell him what the hell you doing.
That could have been a 3, but wait a second. Adam Revolver.
Oh, Revolver. Just hit Gunn.
Stupid radio heavyweight championship belt.
Revolver just hit Gunn with that fake championship. Now Gunn is laid out.
Cleaned his clock now to get Bundles.
Oh, not like this. Not like this.
Gunn
kicked out.
Gunn got the shoulder up. Gunn somehow holding on. Saw Thanksgiving Thunder slipping away. Saw Goddard slipping away, able to hold on somehow.
How in the hell did he do that?
Bundles thinks he's got him in his sights.
Oh, went for the ghetto blaster. Tony ducked out of the way.
Kill shot. Kill shot from Tony Gunn. Oh, my.
Tony did it.
Here's your winner, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn beat the odds. He beat the numbers. He's headed to Thanksgiving Thunder and Jesse Goddard. You're in trouble. Guys, Tony Gunn faced the numbers game. It was basically 4-on-1, but still, his urge to tear Jesse Goddard apart saw him through to the end of the match.
Now you gotta wonder, what's the stipulation gonna be? Jesse Goddard still going.
Gunn trying to fend off all four men, or sorry, all three, because Shannon the Dude's being a coward. Ooh. But
Royal Family and Adam Revolver now taking advantage of this situation.
Like a pack of jackals in there, wanting to. Yes, you got to think Jesse Goddard's probably through down the career. If he somehow gets through, make sure he doesn't make it to Thanksgiving Thunder.
Yeah, you're absolutely
hang on,
right.
Gunn throwing kicks, elbows, anything he can to get out of the situation.
Doesn't matter what the stipulation is if Tony Gunn doesn't survive until 2 Tuesdays from tonight.
Oh, look at that. Revolver just trying to rip the face of Gunn to pieces.
Gunn just helpless now against three of the top superstars in OVW and Shannon the Dude. This assault, this just baseless assault.